Babylon. So looks like this highly controversial movie Snow White is finally out at the box office. And when I look at this movie's box office number, the only person is making any money out of these movies are all this hate channel. They're the one honestly making any money out of this movie. Rest of the people, including Disney, they're not making any money. Of course, it looks like this movie cost $270 million to make and is open to such a low number, like unbelievable. This movie's opening weekend number is less than $100 million. What has happened to Disney's live action movie? Now, if I compare this movie's box office to The Little Mermaid, which I remember when I was doing coverage on The Little Mermaid, back then Little Mermaid considered a flop. But if I look at now, Little Mermaid honestly did way better at the box office than this Snow White movie. Of course, Snow White movie came out of all this controversy because of Rachel Zegler. Wow, the way she make comment on this movie was just unbelievable. Every time she was saying something, all the insult she did the original Snow White movie, it was just so bad. But of course, The Little Mermaid, that movie it wasn't flop, honestly, now that I look back and think about it. Like, it was flop, but nothing compared to this one. This is like a huge disaster. It opened on less than $100 million. That's like so bad. Of course, all the blame will go to Rachel Zegler. She likes it or not. She really, the way she acted, like, she was really very, entitled, Although I personally don't like, she's really very annoying. She's also not that good actress. The only movie I really liked her was in Shazam, The Fury of God. I thought in that movie she was good. Then again, she ruined that movie for me when that movie came out. Of course, she said all this bad thing about even Shazam. This actress, she doesn't have any. She just says whatever she feels like. So that's really bad. So after this movie, Snow White, I'll not be watching any of her movie because I personally find her really annoying. That being said, of course, this movie's flop is not totally Rachel Zegler's fault. Of course, this movie, it came out, it got rotten on the Rotten Tomatoes score. So movie itself is not that good. Audience score is also sitting on like 70 something. So you know what? Yeah. So this movie is really not liked by audience, not liked by critic. It's not liked by anybody. So I could see this movie is not even making $200 million at the box office. I guess whenever it comes to end of the day, come down to the movie quality. And this movie is not liked by anyone. So even when you look at these movies, like how many people saw this weekend, the numbers are really, really low. And there isn't any competition at the box office either. So I remember back then when Snow White, The Little Mermaid came out, it came out very closely to the Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse. So it had a huge competition. It was targeting toward kind of like a same audience here. Not like exactly same, but you know what I mean. But this one is like, wow, this movie is really total failure for Disney. And yeah, we all saw it coming, so it's not a super shocking, but opening to less than 100 million is really bad. And only people are making money out of all this hated channel. So that makes me sad. Like, wow. They are really benefited from Rachel Zegler and her comment, and from Disney's, especially like this movie. I think Disney knows this movie will be flop. Obviously, they quietly released this movie, so they always knew this is going to be flop. But of course, you know what? Everyday audience, they don't know this was going to be this bad. So that is the reason, I guess, people are clicking on all those hate video and everything. Yeah, that is, I feel like, wow. Like, these are the people benefiting from this movie's flop, all this hater channel, Then again, this movie earned it, so who am I to say anything? And that was my thought on this topic. So let me know in the comment, what do you think about this movie's box office failure? If you enjoyed my this video, don't watch other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, and I see you next time. Please take care.